Hi guys, DN Neo here, and this is going to be a audio video of me essentially going over what's going to happen on the channel now. Now, obviously, we got the news of Sparking Zero coming out in October 11th. Now, why am I kind of going over dates? Why am I kind of talking about this? We just want to hear about Sparking Zero. Well, there is a reason, guys. Basically, and I'll try and break this down as much as I can for you guys. I have up to July with scheduled videos uploaded, edited. They are up there. They're already scheduled. They're off to go. But then I have another series that I think is going to take me to August, or at least mid-August. So that's fine. August is fine. And then I have September. Well, I don't know what to do, basically, with September. So, and I don't want to just leave a dead month. So in terms of videos, what I'm planning on doing is maybe I'll do a Dead by Daylight kind of 10 weeks with a killer. And that will kind of branch into October, but it will mainly be September. And then obviously we'll have Sparking Zero. Now, when Sparking Zero is out, I will be just concentrating on that game and getting to grips with it. That doesn't mean that there won't be necessarily any video series, but it definitely means when that game drops, I will be laser focused on Sparking Zero. So I've got to kind of work out a little bit, but basically also what it means is I'm ahead, and I'm ahead so much that I can take my time trying to plan these things out. So it may or may not be Dead by Daylight, I don't know. I already have the killer in mind that I want to do. It won't be Vecna. I apologize about that. I've not had enough time with Vecna. I've been busy with a few other things. So that's videos sorted, right? Hopefully that's all made sense to you guys. So up to July is all uploaded. It's all scheduled. Absolutely fine. Then August, I might as well tell you guys, it was Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, and I'll be going into Battlefront with Galactic Conquest. And as I said, that should do August, maybe only mid-August. I'm not too sure. It was a bit of a shorter series, but well, not series, but with episodes, I guess. And then September. I may even just do another Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know. Also, with Battlefront with Galactic Conquest, I tried new editing, guys, which I'm really happy about. And I really like the style of it. So that sorts out videos. Hopefully that's all made sense. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. Or if you prefer me to do Dead by Daylight, or would you prefer me to do another Star Wars? Obviously, I'm still working on WWE stuff in the background as well. So that's kind of three continuous things that we have going on the channel at the moment that I can dip in and out of. Now, obviously, then we've got streaming, right? We've got streaming. Now, I don't know where Midnight Suns is going to take us. I definitely think it's going to take us out of June. I'd be very shocked if it takes us out of July, but maybe it will. Who knows? And if it takes us into August, mid-August, then I'm going to be a bit worried. But who knows? Now, this is my problem, that I don't know when Midnight Suns is going to end. And because of that, I won't know what I'll be able to stream, what I won't be able to stream, because obviously I don't want to start a game and then put it on pause and then kind of ditch that game to then go to Sparking Zero. So I'm kind of struggling with that. I mean, I could do just random streams. I could do that. But maybe I'm not too sure. So let me know, guys. I don't want to do a series and then drop it, because as I said, when Sparking Zero comes out, it's definitely going to be kind of laser focused here on the channel of Sparking Zero. I've also seen another game that I want to get, but that won't be till Sparking Zero is done, at least the story anyway, because I'm planning on doing a lot more with that game, depending obviously what the game mechanics allows me to do, etc, etc. And I'll talk more about that when when and if that is appropriate, and if I think I can actually do it. So yeah, I mean, what I could do, I guess, is do a stream of Star Wars, but then it's so yeah. I'm a little bit. I don't really know what to do with it. And I'm trying to keep everything balanced, and yeah, it's just not working at the moment. With videos, it's fine, but with streaming, obviously, I don't know when the game's going to actually be done, whether it be longer streams or shorter streams throughout this time period. Now, obviously, now I kind of want to talk about Sparking Zero. So for you guys that are just here for Sparking Zero and my thoughts, etc., now we're going to get into Sparking Zero. There was a lot of things in that trailer. There's been a lot of talk about co-op couch, and I'm really excited for that. Co-op couch, if it allows to do it, then I can imagine there would be computer versus computer. Now, a lot of people may be confused. Why am I talking about computer versus computer? Like, Neo, we want to see you play the game. And that will definitely happen. I'm going to play through the story. But there's also a side kind of bit that I want to do with this game as well. And it's something that I've tried it and I've attempted it a few times with a few other things, that kind of tournament style. And I'll link both the two channels that have kind of been inspirational to me with that, and I'll link those down below when I get a chance to. But there's definitely kind of there's been this burning itch. So for me, I'm kind of hoping that there is this computer versus computer. Now, if you're part of my Discord, you'll know that I pre-ordered it, and I also pre-ordered the middle, for lack of a better term, tier, where essentially it's basically you get the game 3 days early. And you get a few other things, but not much. But the thing that I was most excited about is that 3 days early, because it means I'll be able to bring you guys a game early. I've never really done this before, so I'm quite excited for it. Now, to the trailer. Now, I've been talking with quite a few people over the last few months, especially about Sparking Zero, we've had no really story elements, and it seems in this trailer they kind of dropped it a lot more. But one thing I was quite interested in is that it seems to me, at least, the fact that, like, there was a scene where Giant Ape Vegeta was crushing Krillin, or attempting to crush Krillin, and then there was kind of this moment where it looks like Goku's transforming into Super Saiyan. But if you watch that moment, it kind of looks like they've edited and cut to another moment of Goku transforming. So I don't know whether they're hinting what if stories, or if that was confirmation of what if. I found that really, really interesting. And we saw a load of Z stuff. Yes, we saw Bardock. Yes, we saw Goku Black confirmed. We saw a lot of stuff in this trailer, and it went by so quickly. But I guess the main thing is we got the release date. Now, as I said, just because I go through the story mode doesn't mean I'm going to be putting this down. And obviously we found out now, because you can pre-order it, that there is going to be parts of the game that we're going to be able to buy later on, right? There is going to be the season pass. Now, my theories on the season pass is it's either going to be if oh god, I forgot what it's called. The new series they're trying to do, Dynamo or something, Daishumo. And I haven't really heard much about it, honestly. And everything I have heard, people are kind of umming and ahhing about it. So, but I'm guessing that's going to be is going to be what's going on with that, and also obviously the Dragon Ball saga, and if they're going to do the Dragon Ball GT saga, and then obviously if they're going to do movie characters, right? We've already had confirmed, or at least on the site there was, that we have Broly OG, and then we have Broly Super. Now, Broly OG is only a movie character, so that's at least confirmed of one, that we've got this movie character. One thing I'm also intrigued by this is it going to be the entire story of Z and Super? Because that's kind of the only two eras or timelines confirmed right now. Is it going to be that? Or is it going to be... we're going to go through the kind of the hits of Z and Super? I'm hoping it's all of it. I'm hoping that this game, it's not just going to be the iconic bits or any of that. I'm hoping it's the entire story. Obviously, there's been a lot of conversation about filler over the years, and the fact that, you know, Dragon Ball Z, it's filler and blah 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 blah, and you can skip several episodes. I like the filler. I think in the filler there's a lot of not necessarily shout out character moments, but there's a lot of subtle character moments. So I'm hoping that we're going to get this kind of Z kind of in its completion, and then Super to wherever they're actually going to end the Super arc of the game of day one release. My opinion of that is that we're going to get the Golden Frieza arc, maybe even the tournament after that, and that's where day one release Sparking Zero will end. That's my theory on it anyway, because there's kind of this weird patch, isn't there, where, well, people kind of know what the next chapter is for the anime, at least. Obviously, it's been in mangas and stuff, but we don't actually know. So if they did that with the game, and then again the season pass, that may be what the season pass is about. But yeah, I'm really intrigued of, is this going to be complete Dragon Ball Z and Super up to the point where they're going to end the game? Or is it going to be the hits? I apologise, guys. A lot of talking here. A lot of talking. And Sparking Zero definitely deserves all the talking. But yeah, I'm really intrigued kind of how they're going to format this game in terms of the story. Again, whether we're only going to get kind of the hits or whether there's going to be this full-length, in-depth, covering everything of Z, and then of course Super up to the part where they felt comfortable of the game going. My theory is it will be Golden Frieza, whether that's Golden Frieza within the tournament or just the Golden Frieza arc. There'd be a lot of stuff to put in there, and I'm not too sure. Again, with regards to the season pass, let me know, guys. What do you think's going to be in the season pass? Is it going to be errors like Dragon Ball GT, and as Super goes on, and the new one they're trying to work on? Or do you think it's more going to be, for example, maybe one pack will be Goku Kid and Demon Piccolo, and that will tell that small section, and then, you know, Red Ribbon Army, etc., etc. Like, where do you think it's going to go with the season pass with GT? Do you think it's going to be maybe one is some of the Shadow Dragons, and then the next one will be Omega Shenron and dealing with all that? Let me know, guys. Do you even think that Dragon Ball and GT is going to be in the game? I certainly hope there will be. And I definitely hope this is going to be a more complete, rounded game of Z and obviously GT. Z and Super. Sorry. Let me know, guys, and then, you know, we can have a discussion about it in the comments. Also, guys, let me know, do you think it's just going to be kind of story and then online and Couch Co-op versus if Couch Co-op is in it? I know there's been a bit of debate at the moment, and I'm certainly not going to say 100%. There seems to have been a lot of that. People confirming, but they don't actually know, which is horrible. Please stop doing that, because it's giving false news and it's putting people's hopes in the wrong thing. Please stop doing that. But anyway, guys, and that's partly one of the reasons why I've been quiet about Sparking Zero for so long now. Not because I wasn't interested, not because my love of this game or expectations of the game has died. Nothing like that. It was just there wasn't really much to actually say. I know we got a few trailers, but there wasn't really much to actually say. We knew the game looked pretty. We knew the transformations. We knew the cutscenes or movie scenes, whatever you want to call it. But with this, there was the release date. There was them potentially showing story. I don't want to say it was story or story cutscenes, but it seemed that way to me, and that definitely seems to be the general consensus. And also, if people are wondering why it took me so long to make this video, I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait and see what people thought, people's thoughts, people's opinions online, and seeing if there was anything that was kind of cancelled or they suddenly backtracked, because there's been quite a lot of that, honestly. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Let me know on your hopes for Sparking Zero. What has to be in the game for you? What, if it isn't in the game, you're kind of like, I can live without that. Let me know. And thank you so much for listening. I'm going to get the hell out of here, and I'll catch you guys whenever the next video or stream is. Bye-bye for now.